So
Yes.
definitely they want to go first.
Oh, does that mean the doctor's out?
The doctor is out.
Oh, what a
So
guy.
close.
That was close.
And I've gotten a.
Sorry, hon?
Sorry, one second.
Yeah, that's okay.
Terra said they would have an interview. HP Wizard said they would. Hello Scrubby said they would.
Cool.
And I haven't heard back from Stinkfist.
That's okay. It looks
that's
like they are in. All right, first round.
This is solid opening hand. For is it
Yep.
Demir side? They are on the draw. Yeah, this is definitely solid for them too.
Agreed. I totally agree.
The removal's not going to be important here for rogues here. They want to try to stick. They want to try to stick a rogue on the battlefield.
Oh, for sure. Which they're gonna do.
Yes.
Now, do you play Thieves Guild Enforcer before you play Merfolk Windwater, or do you just play on instant speed at their end step?
Oh, it's going to be instant speed. Instant speed all day. At this point, you're against is it control?
Yeah.
You're definitely going to be reacting on their turn. So they're going to go Enforcer into Enforcer or Thief. Because I think you want to go Enforcer first.
By the way, Sweet and Salty, I don't know how you put that well played in a bubble, but that's really cool in the chat.
That's one of the, I don't know, emotes that you can pick from.
Cool.
Yes. If you are a subscriber to the channel. Disorder Disruption a Thought Knot? Or Soaring Thought Thief? I think you go play the pathway on a swamp and say go. So you can go Enforcer into Thought Knot if the shields are down. Yeah. Actually, you can go Robber into Robber and start milling them to...
Not Thought Knot.
Thought Knot's...
Yeah, you keep saying that. Thought Thief.
I'm thinking Thought Thief. I'm thinking Thought Knot's here, so...
Yes, you are. Which was a 4-mana colorless Eldrazi.
Yes.
I thought so.
Yes.
Very powerful
They
card.
gave me fits.
And they didn't have Yorion back in the day, so they used to blink it with Eldrazi Displacer. It was a 3-mana 3/3 for 1 colorless and 2 other. You could blink anything. It looks like HP Wizard's screen is kind of freezing. Oh, there we go.
So...
But he did wipe the board. Is what we just saw in the semifinals.
Cinderclasm. Yep.
Yes.
Absolutely done.
Cinderclasm. Thank you very much. That's an instant speed, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And survives rotation.
Nice. That's good.
But rogues are doing rogues things here, so...
Must be intense play. No one's talking.
Well, I'm responding
Oh, yeah.
to the chat. I apologize.
Yes. Is And like I said, we're going. This is the semifinals. This is going to go right to basically winner goes right to the finals and tries to play for the be the very first best of 3 cup champion. So like every play is going to be very very important. So
very important. Yes, absolutely. There we go. I just wanted to respond to the guy in the chat. I think the only advantage that it has at this point is that they do have more lands and more mana. I know that Dimir doesn't need a lot to get going or to be aggressive, but obviously the more mana you have, the easier it is to play things out.
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side, like Rogues is doing exactly what it wants. It's sticking a player, a creature, and then it's simply chipping away and attacking into their opponent.
Yeah, definitely can see drawing the lock on this Orion.
His screen keeps freezing, so I'm going to switch to the Dimir Rogue side.
Yeah,
just so we can see the play patterns better. Oops.
So we do have a small update, but I'll just keep that to myself.
Did anyone ever notice that Frostbite looks like Idris Elba?
I don't know what that is. There's this 4th land, and he draws 4 cards, which is exactly what Dimir wants to do to get going again.
Exactly.
Having a Fable Passage with a Rune Crab in play is also very, very good.
Yes, it is. And especially you do have the Ray as well as the Power Word Kill.
Mm-hmm. Both very good cards in this matchup.
That is a Shark Typhoon for its hidden cost as a enchantment.
That could be the difference. Could be the difference.
Mm-hmm. They would have to find a way to get rid of that. I don't think there's a way to do it nicely. Main board?
I don't think so either.
There is not. There actually is not a nice way main board. But you can see a lot of milling very shortly.
This is tough. I mean, he does have a Cinder Plasm in hand.
Yeah.
Which could affect this board, but he needs to find spells that he can create tokens off of.
Yes, but the Cinderclasm is going to wipe the whole board clean.
Right, which would just mill out, like it would kill his own 2/2, right? So
yes.
On upkeep, he's scrying. I like this play.
Yep.
Looks like he bought them both. Draws a card. Because the screen keeps freezing, we don't know what it is yet.
Whose screen? HP Wizards?
Yeah.
Mind you, this also is instant speed Cinderclasm, so they can't really play into, because this is going to wreck the board.
Oh, and that's exactly what they're doing. They're playing into it.
Yep.
But it only does 2 damage, not 3, right?
Yeah, it only do 2 damage. You have to kick it.
To do 3?
To do 3.
Huh.
But the thing is, it's going to get rid of the enforcers. But a lot of the million's going to be happening very shortly here, so.
Painful.
That is very painful. See, I feel like when he had tapped out, I would have done it on his end step. There would have been less milling and no creatures to worry about at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. There's a lot of cards.
Yes.
Do we know how many cards he's got left in his hand? 26. That's not bad. Still gives him something to work with.
Mm-hmm.
See, he makes it 2-2 and then wipes the whole board, which is very unfortunate. I wonder what 2 cards he get rid of. I mean, it doesn't seem like he needs Ray. But what's the other one? Crippling Fear? I guess Crippling Fear, eh?
Well, Crippling Fear wouldn't do too much on Dimir Control or on Dimir Mill.
Mm-hmm. Aghaning Awakening is a great card.
I think that's a great pickup.
Unfortunately, it can be disdainful stroked, right?
But yeah, that is a thing.
It can. Disdainful stroke would count the X.
I think so. I'm pretty sure it does.
I can't remember.
Go Demir.
Yep. Dimir is doing what Dimir is doing.
I'm gonna outdraw you, outplay you, and chip away at you while you sit there and do nothing with no cards in your hand.
Yes. Or with cards in your hand.
Or yeah, with cards in your hand.
Got a mitt full of cards in his own hand.
OMG.
There's another crab.
Ew.
Part of me would just play the Aghaning's Awakening as a land. That's 9 cards just off that one.
It's too bad you can't attack with the crabs.
Yeah. That
No,
would be
you can.
Broco.
Just send a message. But mind you, they can't really attack him because there's going to be a 7/7 they're going to activate very shortly.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
do they have vigilance? Because they can't block if they've attacked for no reason either.
No, but they also have a drown in the lock. But they also have a drown in the lock, which they can pay the 3 for ward.
Mhm.
And what message are you sending? That you're just cocky?
Yes,
Mm.
pretty much.
Interesting.
You just put Loris in your hand and say go.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah, like there's no you're not by playing it you're not gaining any, you're just risking losing it.
Yep.
Can't believe we
Makes
made it
sense.
to the end of the season.
I know.
It's awesome.
It is awesome. It really, really is awesome.
Can't believe we only get one weekend off and it starts all over again.
I love you, sweet and salty.
This month has been brutal. We organize how that works at the end of the year.
It's tough because you have the last qualifier and then the finals and then it resets. September is a very busy month.
Yeah,
Yes, it
I
is.
feel like it should probably be like a double weekend in August so that all 3 don't happen in September. You know, like the second last weekend you do the qualifier or the preliminary, and then the last weekend you do the qualifier, and then the second weekend of September you do the finals, and the last weekend of September you start over.
That's
Yeah.
not a bad idea. Well,
No.
where was your brain when I was designing all this?
Probably working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Making a cake.
Yeah.
Yep.
While they're sideboarding, because everything's going to speed up here, especially going into the last round, I would like to thank all of our sponsors who have been terrific. Wizards Tower is our #1 sponsor. Please check them out. WizardsTower.com, a place for all your single needs. Out of the Box Gaming, Kingdom, Game Breakers, and of course, Kiki Bliss have all been very, very supportive of the channel and all of us. Thank you very much. Please check them all out. They are the backbone. Well, Sweet and Salty's the backbone of this channel, but without them, we wouldn't be sitting here offering up $150 first place prize. Like, holy Batman.
Yeah.
And next year is going to get even better. We have more sponsors than this year, and I hope that it just keeps growing.
And double the prize support.
Yes. For the finals and qualifiers.
I
Yes.
was gonna say, is it double? Can't make those kinds of claims.
Yeah, it was $1,000 this season, and $2,000 next season coming up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Overall in pricing.
Huh.
I'm going to try and switch to HP Wizard and hope that his screen doesn't freeze. Or slow down. This is a really good match, though, by the way. Like, game one was very well played by both sides.
Ooh.
And now that the Izzet control deck has had an opportunity to sideboard, obviously Dimir Rose has also had an opportunity to sideboard. I just feel that Izzet gets way better.
I feel like his gameplay is not any faster.
Yeah, I think it's slowing down. That's okay. We'll just stay on the Dimir side. At least we'll get to catch everything.
Yep. Just keeping an eye on both matchups here, so.
I like how he played that out. Instead of using Stomp as a 2-mana removal spell, he played it as a creature. So he went after Skyclave, exiling it, and now he's playing a 4/3 threat, and he's going to attack into this board, is what I'm guessing.
Ugh.
Yeah. Absolutely. Attack, attack, attack. You got nothing to lose at this point. So, he can play Soaring Thought Thief. But I'm pretty sure it was just going to be Essence Scattered. Unless he... Yeah, that's pretty good. So if he plays Soaring Thought Thief and he tries to Essence Scatter it, he can dispute it. Looks like he's trying to go for the line of Skyclave, although Skyclave can't block. He is... Wow.
And we do have a update on the back match.
Okay, well, just keep it to yourself.
I will.
I guess he's going to try and play at instant speed here, eh?
Yeah, against Izzet, you have to. Everything is going to be instant speed no matter what. So they can play a thought. They can play the Thought Thief in with a dispute backup.
This is good. This is very good. Having a Phoenix on play.
Yep.
I like it. I like it. He's
A
putting
pain in the
pressure.
butt threat. A pain in the butt threat.
Essence Scattered is going to be countered. Oh
Yeah.
my god. This is going to resolve. So you can
And
say
the
goodbye to Bone Crusher, but he is going to get in for 2. It's a very good trade. Very good trade. And he's still missing mana. Holy smokes, Batman.
Do you just run out this Thought Thief?
No, he didn't. Looks like he's going the Skyclave route, which is kind of foretelling that he doesn't have anything. Sad. So that shark has Flash. And it taps down a creature. Seems strong. Oh, John Lock and no lands. What the heck is happening?
Now it's just you just attack and hope to counter anything.
Yeah.
If they don't have anything in turn, he does have a play, but he can really only play one spell per turn.
He's missing that fourth land. And not
Yep.
just any land. He needs a swamp.
Now, if this gets Field of Ruin, he's going to get a swamp no matter what.
Yes, but he's not going to get a second swamp, which is what he needs.
Yeah, he's just trying to be patient. One spell per turn. Yes.
Counter.
Ugh.
Holy. It's counter. It doesn't tap.
No,
Yeah,
that's
pretty
just. Well, there's a draw on the lock target. If not, you're attacking it for 7, but you also have a thief guild enforcer that can block it, and it's going to be for death touch. But yeah, I think draw on the lock, get rid of the 5/4.
It's a good call, because you're right. He's just attacking in for 7.
He's in for 5. That Phoenix cannot attack this next turn.
Well, I mean, it could if it wanted to.
Yes. It could if it wanted to, but
Oh, Kiora, Best of the Sea Gods. It's so good. If it resolves.
with only 5 mana,
Yeah.
do you just try to Heartless Act and just try to go for the win here?
Looks like.
If they don't have any counter magic, then this could be the end of the match. Yep. They saw that coming from a mile away.
He's still going to attack into this board.
Yep. You have to.
He's at 2.
Kiora, yeah.
This is great.
There's no way to get rid of that token.
There's his fourth card, his fourth mana, but it's not a black
And it's just
source.
going.
Still good though.
Yes.
Still good. Still good. What do you do?
I
What do
would
you
say, I say go. They don't know they have the Thought Thief.
Try and get him on end step.
Yes. Because
Because
everything's going to tap. Let it resolve. If they play the... Yeah, attack for 8. Don't know what's on their side for 7 mana.
Well, they can definitely play the Phoenix out of the grave.
Yeah, they're gonna do that. And then what's the remaining 2 cards in their hand? Because they can't see their hand there.
Looks like a negate and
Yep.
disruption. So that,
It's gonna resolve.
yeah, but that Phoenix is going to be the difference, I think.
If they can't get rid of it.
Which they
No,
cannot.
so they're not. No. I think you're going right to game 3. Because now they could steal something.
Yeah, what do you steal? And there's the second black mana that they needed.
You steal their flyer.
Yeah, Soaring Thought Thief.
Yep. That's their only blocker because the shade is still blocked or tapped.
Yeah.
That's game.
He's gonna, yeah, he's...
Gone.
There's nothing he could have brought up with Loris?
No, he couldn't
No.
play Loris.
Loris wasn't in hand just yet.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Wow, Jameer Rogues is just running it back just the way it is. Is it make any changes? We shall see.
Like, you definitely bring in the Test of Talents. Glimpse of Freedom is another card they will bring in. Did see the Great Shark, which
I
is
thought that
just
was such a good play.
straight up 5/4 after you counter something.
Absolutely.
Super fantastic.
Yeah,
Super.
super.
Super. Especially when you're just saying land go.
Yeah, I totally agree. I can't believe we're in the semifinals of the best of 3 Cup finals for the season.
And we have one finalist so far.
One finalist. We
one
are
finalist
trying to decide the other finalists after this match. Will it be Control or Demir Rogues? I think Demir Rogues has an advantage. If they can just get a good hand to start with, which is, wow, looks like they're going to keep right off the bat.
Enforcer? Yep. If you're on the play, it's going to be Enforcer at the end of their turn.
Izzet is not a bad hand, but they have a lot of high casting spells, which means that
they're going to be taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, which is kind of unfortunate.
Yep.
I'll be right back.
All right, the Enforcer, they can play Island and say go. Now they have Power Word Kill and Dispute up. Definitely could see, yep, saw it coming. Of one mine for our Demir Rogue player. So it could be a land, say go, because he can pretty much play at instant speed at this point now. Yep, we'll have one mine, draw some cards. So now this Enforcer is with the shields down. Is a tempo, is a control, can definitely try to get the advantage on this one. They say go. I think it's just more of like tack for one. They're not being threatened, so yeah, it's going to be definitely be looking at each other for the next little bit here. So Bone Crusher Giant.
I almost disconnected myself.
Don't be doing that. Power Word Kill.
Killing his own creature. So that
to negate the stomp.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good play, good play.
These are the plays that we definitely would like to, if they are going to be seen with a trophy on the line. And now we're seeing a lot of lands out of Stinkfist.
Which is not what they want to see.
No.
They're clearly going to cycle the Tri-Land on end step here.
Yes. And they can crack the Fabled Passage, get, say, a island?
Sure.
Yep.
Because they have a swamp in hand, right? So
yes. They can cycle that for two.
That fun.
One of the other cards we'll be saying goodbye to.
Yeah.
And standard.
Yeah, you really can't wait for the rotation, eh?
No, I can't.
I'm all for it. I like playing at 8-set standard, so.
Yes. I didn't mind it when I was 2 years ago, when Elementals was the thing. Casting Omnavs into all the fun elemental creatures and just going off.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
I've been against him since my Hazaret deck rotated out.
What was that?
She's been against it since Hazaret has rotated out.
Oh, you can play Hazaret in Historic. Come on now.
It's not the same.
It is not the same. That is correct.
No. So do you have to waste a Trout in the lock for this 2/2?
I mean,
or
I feel like you have to.
Or you put Lurrus in your hand and you have Drown the Lock mana, because all the Izzet player can do is just pretty much now just attacking with a 2/2 each turn. Because they're not being threatened too much.
Yeah, they have nothing to worry about. They have no reason to play to the board.
And if they let the I would let the Shark resolve. It depends on what they have in their hand.
Holy smokes. Can't believe he's going to try and go for it.
Yeah, because definitely that's probably I didn't see it coming. If they play the Loris, they could, and it resolves. They could get a Enforcer
Yeah,
if it resolves.
I missed what was in his graveyard. So it's an Enforcer?
Yeah, there's an Enforcer. They only had a couple of draw spells.
It's a tough choice, man. Like,
They may even be going for a. Actually, they don't have enough mana to cast. Do they have enough mana to cast the Into the Story?
No.
They do not.
They will after this.
Yes. But definitely, Loris would be the definitely right play.
I like this play better. On his end step, he's going to play a Guild Enforcer, which should turn on all his graveyard synergy deck cards. Or at least you hope.
And then we're going to be fighting over.
You can replay Saw It Coming.
So he foretold it. So
foretold it.
Yeah. So right now he's just he's got it being ready to cast for its reduced cost.
Yeah, so they're debating on if they want to play this Enforcer in response.
Absolutely, I would. I would have did it before that resolved, because then he wouldn't have had enough mana. Or I guess they still would have had enough mana, eh?
But now Into the Story is online.
Ooh.
So now they can Into the Story. If it gets countered, then they can play play Enforcer. Or you fight over. They're debating on it if they want to fight over this Into the Story.
That's a tough call.
Would you dispute that? Would you dispute that instead of drawing the lock?
I think I would have disputed it.
Play dispute, then you have Enforcer, and now you get the Saw coming out of their hands.
Exactly.
But now you can Loris.
Yeah. And doesn't he have another Into the Story?
He does,
yeah. So now they can Into the Story this turn.
I see what you're
with
saying.
The shields down.
Yeah, so he forced him.
Yeah. Or you can go Enforcer. Because now you have enough mana, you can Enforcer, get mill them for a bunch, and then you have Into the Story as well as Drown the Lock.
Did he just pass his turn?
He did. I can't believe that.
It's like I said, this matchup is more of draw go.
For the mill guy?
For both.
Because the mill deck can play at instant speed.
So can Is It.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but the guy was tapped out. Why wouldn't you play stuff?
Yeah.
I guess they're trying to be worried about Cinderplasm.
But that's it. Like, you got to get your stuff on the board when you can, because as soon as he untaps, he's got removal and counter.
Yeah.
Exactly.
He's
And
not
now
gonna
they can
get rid of
Loris.
everything.
Now they can play Loris if they wanted to.
Or hold up Into the Story mana.
As well as drawing the lock.
Yeah. I really like the position of the Dimir Rogues deck here. If they don't do anything and they pass the turn, they can go Into the Story and have Dispute and Drown the Lock up. And I think that's where they want to be.
Yeah. And I think you want this Omen of the Sea to resolve.
I agree with you. Just let it go.
Yeah. That's not a spell you don't want to fight over.
Mm-hmm. This is awesome. Dimir Rogues they're in such a powerful position right now.
I don't know, man. It's got a crap ton of mana. Do you want to know what's in his hand?
Oh, I can see.
Oh.
We all.
I guess.
Oh, I didn't think you had both sides going.
I did. I do. I just I noticed that it was freezing a bit, so I was kind of.
Okay. gas.
I can't believe you just let everything go. Oh my goodness. Look at what's happening here.
Yep.
Are the O's usually O's or zeros?
Oh, for best of 3?
Oh, for
No.
code. Codes.
I'm not sure.
I think it's a 0.
Yeah.
But now they can drown in the lock. It's like, do you want to trade with this Death Toucher?
Guess not.
No.
They are gonna fight over this Loris, though. I promise you that. They did not? I can't believe that.
But now they can play a thief at the end of turn. Are they going to fight over this?
They have to.
Yep. Keep milling.
I like this. He has 2 islands up, so he has 2 mystical disputes.
That's the right call.
Yep. What do you think he plays? Do you think he goes for Yorion?
No, he's going to try to go for the big Sea God.
Oh, that's too bad.
He's going to get disputed.
7 mana spell is going to be countered by 1 blue.
Okay. I guess you go with a Thought Knot or Thought Thief.
Why not? So it pretty much you're gonna hit him for 4.
Yep.
And you only have a mystical dispute up. Wow.
You have to block, or else you're going to 3.
I just don't think Rogues has won it yet. Like I still think that
No.
Izzet can.
They're going to try to go with Sea God again, and this is going to get countered. But it's going to get Test of Talent. But you're going to see there's 2 lands. They're going to get rid of the 2 disputes. It's going to reshuffle the deck. Get an 8/8.
That was a lot.
Oh, that's game.
5 of
Close to
what?
it. Yeah, that's actually game. 5 has Jimenez, has flying, and the 8/8 can only block 2 things.
It can block 2 things?
Nope, it can only have block 1 thing, and so the rest of the damage you can get in.
Dimir Rogues is going to the files.
Yes.
That last card was from the D&D set, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah. Crazy.